Good day my little robins, it's me Beth, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another music video reaction. If you haven't already checked out the title, we are still in Japan and we are back reacting to BRIDEAR and their brand new release Still Burning. Yes, I know I'm like a few days, or at this point like even a week behind, like checking this out. I've been busy with work, you know, trying to make that money, trying to pay the bills, but BRIDEAR I have such a soft spot for because I've seen these guys live twice when they've come to Manchester twice, and I feel like more Japanese bands need to tour the UK, and so every time one of them comes to the UK I'm going to support them, and I bought so much merch both times and they were just so humble and sweet, and you're just there like, oh, you can tell that they were like, they couldn't believe that they had like English fans. Well, I guess like bands, they do know they've got international fans, but I think it's different when you're actually face to face with them. But yeah, I'm a sucker for BRIDEAR. I love the songs and they seem to be going in a slightly different direction, and I can say that as someone who's listened to them for like not a long time, because I only really started listening to like Japanese bands in 2020, but like going back to their like back catalogue and like their discography, and then like hearing like compared to like nowadays releases, I'm like, okay, they seem to be copying, I would say they've seen what's a little bit more mainstream, so I'm very intrigued where they go with that release or this release. But yeah, let's just enjoy it. Before we begin, if you'd like to support me and the channel in the future, you can by clicking a like to show me some love. You can click subscribe and tap that bell to be notified when I upload on this channel. Enough rambling, let's just dive straight back into BRIDEAR. Okay, there are no subtitles, but Japanese bands can be very 50-50. In the past, BRIDEAR have had subtitles, so maybe that'll get added in the future. Who knows? But as you can also see, The Sun has come out, which is a rarity here in England. The Sun is just as big of a fan of BRIDEAR as I am. So, you know, without further ado, let's press play. See what these ladies have to offer. I'm expecting like good things because I've been pretty impressed with what they've been putting out. Oh, I'm gonna have to turn the volume down. Wow, that never happens. Oh, I love like badass posing. But also, they deserve so much more attention because the musicality. I do like how her voice has definitely changed over the years for the better. It's just good vibes. You know it's gonna slap. And this camera work, the frantic, yes. She's so cute. I can't keep the smile off my face. I'm loving this music video as well. I'm just like, off camera, I'm just like tapping my hand on my knee. So good. Oh. Build up. Talent. love. She was a great addition to the band. They all play off each other so well. Oh yeah. I'm so excited I've got an itch on my nose. Love a solo where the band gets to just go at it. Yes. Oh yeah. Oh yes. That is how you end a song. You end just as strong as you started. That was BRIDEAR Still Burning. These ladies have still got it. They're going strength to strength. Let's talk about it. I would be remiss if I did not give a shout out to, I can never really pronounce his last name, Patrick Uleus. He is like pretty much a Swedish director and like photographer, and he has directed so many videos for some of my favourite like Western, like European bands. Like literally you've got Lacuna Coil, I've reacted to here on the channel, Evergrey, Apocalyptica, Amaranth, Dynasty, like In Flames, like the list goes on and on. Like if you want Arch Enemy even, if you want like a well produced, well shot like music video, like it seems to be Patrick is like the go-to guy. So to see him directing like a Japanese band, I was just like a little bit like mind blown when I saw that thing at the start, because I was like, oh, I've praised him so much. He's done some of my favourite music videos for some of my favourite bands in like recent years. So I'm so happy that, you know, you've got like these like European that are like, okay, we're taking an interest in Japan. And usually like the music videos, they are very like well lit, very well shot, and some of like the direction of like the cameras in this, how it was quite frantic and how like they were constantly panning like up and swirling around the members. I was like, yes, 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 because it kind of fit in with like the tone and like the vibe and like the what the song was going for, like energy wise. So I'm so happy to see, you know, like the European like Japanese like link, because, you know, BRIDEAR as a whole, you know, initially I was like, okay, and then I saw it and then I watched it and I was like, oh yeah, you can definitely tell that he had his fingers in like this pie. But like usually I've been used to more so with like Amaranth for doing like these big like visual storytelling like pieces, but this was like a really simplistic music video. It's literally the band with some nice lights, some cinematography, and like away you go. And sometimes I'm not a fan of like simple like setups like this, but for me it was definitely like the camera angles and whoever was in charge of like the panning cameras, chef's kiss. And like I said, it complemented the song perfectly. Like the instrumentation and like musicality of like these ladies in total, when they come together, they can play and they slay. And like after like seeing these guys live twice, I know that they are perfectionists in like their craft, and they always give 120% when it comes to performing. And like I said, it definitely feels like they're going more down. They've kind of seen what's a little bit more, I don't want to say mainstream, because I would say in like recent years, some of their releases they've done in the last couple of years, like Alone, I'm like, okay, they sound like a little bit more like westernized, but that's not a bad thing, especially if you're trying to like maybe like get some more like international fans in. But BRIDEAR have their own colour, they have their own energy, their own vibe, and that came across in the video, especially when we got like the quintessential like shots at the start of like the members just stood there staring at the camera. I've said this in the past that it is a trope of Japanese bands that you must have the obligatory like shots of the band just standing staring at the camera, otherwise it's a bad music video if that is not there. I still think for me, Eyes of Doubt, I probably prefer just a little bit more, you know, like over this, but this is a spectacular song, and if this is the quality and the direction in general that BRIDEAR want to go in, I will continue to support them. But yeah, in terms of what I've reacted to here on the channel, I would say Eyes of Doubt. And then I'm going to say this, just because like I said, it felt like a little bit more like modern, mainstream. I could hear like an English or like an English speaking band perform this song, etc. But BRIDEAR as a whole, they are extremely talented. Japan in general has some amazing bands, so I'm happy that it seems that BRIDEAR are getting like that attention, because these ladies deserve the world. Yeah, in the comments below, I'd love to hear, you know, your guys' thoughts and opinions on the song, the video, the band. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Sound off. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion here on the channel, and trust me, a lot of you guys are very opinionated. Who would have thought it? Anyway, let's get into my rating slash ranking. If I had to give Still Burning by BRIDEAR a rating out of 10, guys, shock horror, knocked it out of the ballpark. It's getting the perfect 10 out of 10. Like, seriously, everything about this band, everything about this song and the video just made me so happy. And that's no bias, because there are definitely like songs from BRIDEAR's like back catalogue that I'm just like probably not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but you know, slowly they seem to be growing, so I will always support hard-working ladies and just hard-working bands in general. Let's just wrap up this video before I continue to ramble. If you'd like to support me and the channel in the future, you can by clicking a like to show me some love. You can click subscribe and tap that bell to be notified when I upload on this channel. You know, at the end of this video, you can check out my last 2 videos or playlist, depending what mood I'm in when I'm editing this. Until next time, I'm Beth. Keep listening to good music. Goodbye.